Alright, YouTube, what's going on? It's that time of the day again. It's time to mock the far right once more. Hope everyone's having a good day, and I wanted to get on here and talk about an issue going on in the news that is setting off a firestorm pretty much everywhere. Now, in Florida, Florida's far right, crazed, borderline neo-Nazi governor Ron DeSantis, who is he's like a mini Donald Trump, and he's a disgusting human being, and he's probably one of the worst politicians in this fucking country at the moment. So yeah, now with Trump gone, we now got this guy fucking running around, running his fucking mouth like there's no tomorrow. So now, Ron DeSantis, who's gotten shit all over the place from whether it's him fucking running his mouth about shit that he doesn't know, whether it's stuff about Australia's COVID measures or LGBT people or other people. I mean, he's a fucking bigot and a scumbag, and he also wants to invade other countries too. Stay classy. He now is getting shit from just about everyone. Now there's neo-Nazi rallies that were going on in Florida, the state that he's governing and running into the ground. And after Florida officials condemned those neo-Nazi rallies, now Ron DeSantis refuses to call out those neo-Nazi rallies. And when people are saying, like, yo, why aren't you calling these people out? What does he do? He does a classic Ron DeSantis measure, a classic Donald Trump measure. Throws a fucking fit when someone dares to call them out. These people are the right-wing SJWs. Ron DeSantis is a right-wing SJW, in addition to being a fucking piece of shit. But now, he refuses to call out neo-Nazi demonstrations that have sparked across Orlando and other Florida cities. And Ron DeSantis remains silent. That sounds kind of familiar. Like when the fucking neo-Nazis were rallying in Charlottesville, Virginia, and ran over those innocent people and basically fucking murdered and terrorized people. And then Trump refused to criticize them, and he called them fucking good people on both sides. These people are as disgusting gets. These people are just fucking sickening. These fucking neocons and neo-Nazis are just fucking disgusting human beings. And yes, Ron DeSantis and Trump are disgusting human beings. And they are like more than half to blame why this country is so fucking screwed up. And it's people like this that are just making our fucking country circle the drain. And it's reasons like this why we got to expose this shit at every turn. Because fascism and neo-Nazism is on the fucking rise across the U.S. But with this, Ron DeSantis is igniting neo-Nazis by refusing to call them out and telling them to fuck off and telling them that they're disgusting pieces of shit and that their messages are sickening, they're un-American, they're subhuman, and they got no place in a civilized society. And of course, in a video on the Orlando, what the fuck is this called? Sentinel, which is like a Florida news source. Guess who's standing behind Ron DeSantis? Marco Rubio, another disgusting human being and a bigot and a war criminal. I fucking hate these people. I swear the fuck to God. I literally do. I hate these fucking people. These people just make me fucking sick. These people just legitimately anger me because they're fucking screwing up our goddamn country. That's what they're doing. So why is Ron DeSantis not calling these people out? I'll tell you why. And I have a little bit of a theory. Maybe because a lot of Ron DeSantis' base is full of fucking neo-Nazis. Why do you think he's not calling them out? Because a lot of his fucking fan base is neo-Nazis. Just like, why wouldn't Trump call out the neo-Nazis? Because a lot of his fucking fans are neo-Nazis as well. That excludes, of course, the Trump fans that are fans of this channel, of course. But let's be honest, this is the reason. So what did scumbag DeSantis have to say about this?
What I'm going to say is these people, these Democrats who are trying to use this as some type of political issue.
Oh, of course, you fucking piece of shit. You say it's the Democrats. Just like the fucking Republicans were saying it was the Democrats that did January 6th, and it was this one. It was BLM that did this and that. And that fucking scumbag, weaselly little slime fuck, Marco Rubio, is just standing right next to fucking Ron DeSantis and just standing there like fucking Forrest Gump, just sitting there like, oh, okay. I like what he says. Ooh, Ron DeSantis, he signs my paycheck, so I like what he says. I'm already 10 seconds into this. This is a minute 19-second clip, but oh my god, this fucking angers me. Oh my god, Ron DeSantis this clip was actually worse than I thought. So he's not calling out the actual neo-Nazis. He's taking a page out of the Republican playbook. Taking a page out of the classic Republican playbook. When I don't have an argument, when I can't blame anybody else, when I can't blame anyone else, when everyone else is wrong but me, I'm going to blame the Democrats. I'm going to blame the Democrats when I did something fucked up. When the Republicans do something fucked up, I'm going to blame the Democrats because that's what I do. Fucking piece of shit.
To try to smear me as if I had something to do with it. We're not playing their game. You know, some jackasses, doing this on the street. First of all, state law enforcement is going to hold them accountable because they were doing stuff on the overpass. So they're absolutely going to do that, and they should do that.
We're not smearing you, you fucking cocksucking asshole. What we're doing is we're calling you out because you refuse to call out the neo-Nazis that are fucking rallying around like it's fucking 1930s Germany, for fuck's sake. You're not doing your job by saying, I reject this, I don't stand with this shit. So no, you are to blame for this. Because you got neo-Nazis in your fucking fan base and you're not calling them out. So no, the only jackass here is you. Look in the fucking mirror, you piece of shit. Ron DeSantis is a fucking piece of shit. He's a fucking slime bag, and Marco Rubio is a spineless fucking coward. A slimy, weaselly, little neocon, weaselly slime bag piece of fucking shit. These people just fucking make me fucking sick, what they're doing to this fucking country. What they are doing to this fucking country is just ridiculous. And they don't like it. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny that they don't like it when we call them out on their bullshit. They don't like it because they know deep down in their psychopathic minds that it's actually the truth. That's the reason.
But I'm not going to have people try to smear me.
Ooh, you sound so tough now. You're a fucking coward. You look so fucking triggered. And Marco Rubio and the other fucking scumbags, the other fucking inbred scumbags standing next to him, literally look like they just got off of doing a fucking neo-Nazi rally. They all look so fucking triggered. They all look so triggered at the fact that they got nothing to argue on. They know that their fucking leader has nothing to argue on, so what are they going to do? They're just going to fucking stand there. They're going to stand there like fucking retards, because that's what they are. And he says, I'm not going to let them smear him. Well, you're not going to let them smear him, but it's not smearing when it's the truth. Oh, yeah, that's right. Anything that's the truth about you is a fucking smear. That's right. Oh, I forgot. That's how the Republican playbook works.
Belong to a political party that has elevated anti-Semites to the halls of Congress like Ilhan Omar, that have played footsie with the BDS movement.
Oh, you fucking idiot. You fucking retard. Of course, you are going to call the people who criticize Israel for their suppression of the Palestinians anti-Semitic. But the real anti-Semites, like the fucking neo-Nazis, those people are not the anti-Semites. Ilhan Omar and Bernie Sanders and people like that are the anti-Semites. Fuck you a million fucking times over. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself, you fucking hypocritical piece of shit. You fucking lying smear merchant scumbag. You are, oh my God, I can't. You are disgusting. You are a disgusting human being. You're a fucking liar. You're a scumbag. You're a bigot. You're a smear merchant. And you're a fucking lying piece of shit. And you know you're a fucking liar. So go on. Go on. Keep going.
That even have people in their party that have cavorted with Farrakhan. No, we're going to take our record in Florida and what we've done, sign the strongest anti-Semitism bill in the country. We've stared down companies who were indulged in BDS.
Okay, well, so why don't you do that? Why don't you do that with the neo-Nazis, the actual anti-Semites? And by the way, fuckface, BDS ain't anti-Semitic. It's not against Jews. It's not against Jewish people. BDS is a movement to say to Israel that you need to stop with your apartheid policies against the Palestinians. So that's what you're doing. So your definition of anti-Semitism is everything the left does when the left is just calling out Israel on their bullshit. So you claim, I want to sign a bill on anti-Semitism, the biggest bill against anti-Semitism. We all know what this is. This is a fucking distraction. This is a distraction from the actual neo-Nazis. This is a distraction from the actual neo-Nazis that are in Ron DeSantis' base. So now, because he's getting a bunch of shit over the neo-Nazis rallying in Florida, so now what is he going to do? He's going to now go after the left for it. Not that it's going to be successful, because this guy is a fucking failure and a failed scumbag at every single turn. So it's not like he can do anything. He's just fucking blowing hot air out of his ass like always, because he's got nothing to argue on. When he's got nobody to blame, he blames the Democrats. Everyone else is wrong but him. Everyone else is wrong but the fucking neocons and fucking neo-fascists like this, and like Marco Rubio fucking standing right next to him like the fucking slimy, cowardly piece of shit that he is.
Airbnb, and we've won. We've provided record funding for Jewish day schools, and we've had the strongest relationship between Florida and Israel than we ever had in terms of education, business, all these tremendous things that have happened since our state visit in 2019.
Yeah, you know what? You should go fucking stay there. How about that? You should give up your fucking American citizenship. And I said this the other day about the fucking January 6th scumbags who stormed the Capitol. And about people like Ron DeSantis and Marco Rubio. We should literally fucking revoke these people's American citizenship and ship them off to either fucking Israel, Russia, or Brazil. Ship them there to fucking fascist paradises like that, because that's where they belong. That's exactly where they belong. They belong there. They don't belong in this country. They don't belong in civilized societies because they're not civilized human beings. They don't. They're the scum of the earth. They are the scum of the earth. And people like Ron DeSantis, he's so insecure. He's an insecure little fucking pussy-ass bitch. And Marco Rubio is a fucking pussy-ass bitch for standing right next to the scumbag and just letting him fucking spew his verbal diarrhea that is bordering on libel and slander and defamation of character. Like, especially about Ilhan Omar. Oh, hey asshole, where were you in the actual bigotry when Jeanine Pirro on fucking Fox News, who is like a fucking neo-fascist, and she did nothing but fucking suck Trump's dick and suck the fucking Republicans' dick on Fox News, which is what Fox News does best. But where were you when Jeanine Pirro made a bigoted comment about Ilhan Omar, saying she's not an American because she wears a fucking hijab, because she's a Muslim and she's a Somalian American. Oh, she's not American because she wears a hijab, so that makes her antithetical to the Constitution. If anybody on the left ever said that about a Jewish person, saying that, oh, what are they? They, oh, like some Jewish person in Congress is an American. They are antithetical to the Constitution because they wear a yarmulke. They are prescribed to Israeli law or some stupid shit like that. Or, oh, they're subscribed to, I don't know, whatever law is used for Jewish people or whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But all I'm saying is that if someone ever said that, you and your fucking neocon bases would be screaming anti-Semitism all fucking day long. But, oh, God forbid, oh, that's right, because Ilhan Omar's a Muslim. Okay. It's okay to be bigoted against Muslims. It's okay to be bigoted against gays. It's okay to be bigoted against everyone else. It's okay for actual fucking neo-Nazis to be bigoted against Jews, but we can't criticize Israel because that's anti-Semitic. Can you say hypocrisy? This is the biggest fucking crock of hypocrisy that I've ever seen in my life. And the Republicans are just breaking records of hypocrisy. It's like they never stop. They don't have a rock bottom because there's no rock bottom for them to hit because they get worse and worse and worse by every single day. It is pathetic. And of course, what's Ron DeSantis going to do? He's going to fucking smear everyone because he's a hack. He's a fucking hack. And then he doesn't like it when actual liberals, progressives, and even moderate conservatives call him out on this fucking bullshit. Okay, Farron Cousins of the Ring of Fire is from Florida, and he's embarrassed. The Ring of Fire is like a progressive news channel that I actually watch, and I'm going to link Farron's video in the description, and you guys can watch it yourself. And he also linked these news articles about fucking Ron DeSantis. So Mr. DeSantis, so the next time you want to call Ilhan Omar a fucking, you want to call her an anti-Semite, the next time you want to scream anti-Semitism when people on the left call out anti-Semitism, say, oh, about anti-Semitism, and blah, 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 blah. The next time you want to say that, oh my God, the Democrats are the ones doing the whole neo-Nazi thing, blah, 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 blah. Why don't you look in the mirror, and when you call others jackasses, why don't you look in the mirror and realize you're the biggest fucking jackass of all? How about that? Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. Oh, wait a minute. No, he won't smoke it because, oh, he's against marijuana. He's a crusader against marijuana and a crusader against everything about fucking freedom and everything that America stands for and everything that our founding fathers have fought for. Oh, yeah, remember, guys, Ron DeSantis is the same guy who's against LGBT rights. He's a homophobe as well. He's a fucking blazing homophobe. And Marco Rubio is just as much of a homophobe. But you want to know the funniest thing about these people? These people are the same people that condemn, that bitch and moan about socialism every fucking 2 seconds. Socialism, communism, when they don't know what the fucking terms mean. They wouldn't know it from the fucking hole in their ass. So what do? They bitch at Cuba, they bitch about Venezuela and other countries like even Australia and places like that that are none of their fucking business. And then they want to talk about freedom when they're against freedom for LGBT people. Ron DeSantis right now is on a crusade to pass anti-gay laws in schools in Florida. That's what Ron DeSantis is trying to do right now. So Mr. fucking Freedom himself, Mr. American Freedom himself, is now out there wanting to ban LGBT information from schools. So much for being about freedom, right? So much for Australia being about freedom, right? Oh, wait a minute, that's right. Australia is more free than the US is on many fronts. They've had full protections for LGBT people since, like, what, the turn of the last decade? Where does Australia rank in press freedom? Oh, where do they rank in COVID deaths compared to the US? How many people people in Australia have died from COVID? Oh, I don't know, maybe about 4,000 some odd people. How many in the US have died? Hundreds of thousands, almost millions at this point. And Florida has one of the worst COVID death rates in the country, if not in the world. But then when there's actual free societies like Australia, he's going to smear him because he's a fucking hack. He's a goddamn hack. He talks about Cuba and Venezuela. Those countries are socialist and they're dictatorships. Hey, asshole, stop. Realize you're an idiot. You're a hypocrite. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. And you got to understand that you are not for freedom for LGBT people. Look at your record. A 0 for LGBT equality. You are against gay marriage and protections for LGBT people. So is it Marco Rubio. So is it like 90% of the Republicans. Luckily, the Republican governor in this state, Charlie Baker, is pro-LGBT. And, oh, God forbid, you know, despite Massachusetts' problems that it's got in certain areas, you know, high costs and, you know, ridiculous amounts of traffic sometimes, but you know what? At least I'm in a state where I'm not going to get fired or get discriminated against because of my sexual orientation, which is what Ron DeSantis would have no problem doing because he's a piece of shit. He's authoritarian. He's a fascist. That's what he is. He's not a real Republican. He doesn't believe in actual Republican principles. You know who actually is a real Republican and a real person who believes in limited government and freedom? Charlie Baker. Chris Sununu of New Hampshire. Larry Hogan of Maryland. And people like that. You know, actual real Republicans. Even John Kasich of Ohio is better than this. Mitt Romney is better than this. You know, I mean, Mitt Romney might say he's for traditional marriage and whatnot. So I have a hell of a lot more respect for someone like Mitt Romney. Now, let's be honest. Mitt Romney is part of the America's Great crowd. He's part of the American nationalism crowd. But let's be honest. I have a hell of a lot more respect for someone like Mitt Romney, who says all the time that he's against gay marriage. But you know what? Mitt Romney is also against discrimination of LGBT people. He actually supports employment protections for LGBT people, benefits for gay couples, and other things. So I have a hell of a lot more respect for someone like Mitt Romney. Because at least if he was in the office, I would not worry about him infringing on my rights. Oh yeah, Mitt Romney was also governor of Massachusetts. He also was the inventor of Romney Care. You know, the same thing that is Obamacare. You know, the same thing that people like Ron DeSantis bitch about. Obamacare is out. You know, these fucking people like that. You know. Oh my God, I could go on and on. I'm going to cut this in a few minutes because this is just getting ridiculous, and it just angers me. So yes, to my Australian viewers, to my Canadian viewers, to my viewers outside of the U.S., I apologize on behalf of these fucking scumbags because Ron DeSantis doesn't speak for me. He doesn't even speak for most people in Florida. He doesn't speak for people from Florida like Farron Cousins. He doesn't speak for them. Because there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of good people in this country in general. Even in a lot of conservative parts of the country, they're better than this. Even Indiana, they're good. I mean, that's where Steven's from. And even there's so many good people out there, but people like Ron DeSantis and Rubio and Trump fuck it up for all of us and fuck up our name. Yeah, Biden ain't no fucking prize, but I'll tell you, whatever we were going to get after Trump was a hell of a lot better than this. A hell of a lot better than anything Trump or DeSantis has to serve up. But for 2022, for the midterm elections coming up, and for everything else going forward. We got to expose these fucking fascists and neocons at every turn. Because we cannot let them continue to fucking destroy our country. We cannot let them take power. We cannot let them continue with their fascism and authoritarianism and hypocrisy. Because it's our patriotic duty to stop these people at every turn and expose them at every turn. Because it is our patriotic duty. Our national security depends on it. Global security depends on it. Our democracy depends on it. Our name as a country depends on it. Call these people out. And let's hold hands and join together so we can get it done. And prevent these people from ever holding office in this country. Ever. Ron DeSantis is running Florida. And he's fucking destroying Florida day by day. But we need to prevent him from ever holding office of the presidency. And Trump from ever getting back in. Our democracy counts on it. Our peace and stability counts on it. And global peace and stability counts on it. And we need to do it so we can get it done. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I might come back later and make some more videos. I got a few things I got to do today. I have a few errands I got to run. I got other stuff I got to do before the weekend. And before I got other stuff that I got to do tomorrow. So I'll probably be back later, if not tomorrow. I'll definitely be making more videos next week. Stay tuned to find out more videos on the way. This is Zach the Celtics guy saying thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Sorry if I got a little worked up at times, but just some of the stuff is just too ridiculous. I can't with some of these people. And yes, they do legitimately anger me. And it's important. We got to be loud and call these people out. Loud opposition. The louder, the better. And the louder we are, the better chance we get the job. We'll get the job done. See you all again in the next video and more stuff coming your way soon. See you all again next time. Ron DeSantis, go fuck yourself. Marco Rubio, go fuck yourself. And all the neocons and neo-Nazis, go fuck yourselves. To everyone else, see you all again next time. Bye for now and have a good day.